Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and we're going to be doing the Australian weekend. Now we've got a load of new bits that we've manufactured and designed. We've got practically no money and it's only your third race in. Apart from that, what we're going to do is go into our cars and see what we can what we're having to change over, and we'll be hopefully getting all of these bits ready for Australia, and we've got some more bits ready for the China's race as well. Alright, the new helipad. Source centre, I think that is increasing our weekly income. Yes, it is. Is that it? Now, is that what it costs? But I don't think so just yet. We need the money somewhat. That way. Right, we've got better chassis now. Other parts. Install on both cars. There we go. Got side pods as well, so we're going to be much better compared to where we were originally. So during this weekend we should hopefully get a better forecast centre as well, which will be perfect. So we've got to try and work on affinity. Unhappy with, yeah, he's unhappy with the result with Jeddah regarding Ricciardo. It's alright though. Right, I think we're going to go to our race targets. We need it to be 10th tire for Hulkenberg. And I'm thinking 13th of higher for Ricciardo, because he's not going to be in the points, but it slightly helps us because he's going to be less effective at the moment, I would think, because of Jeddah's.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. But at just the third round of this year, the title could be anyone's.
Let's get this underway.
Right, let's get straight into practice. Oh, look, Saturday's got heavy rain. Okay, that should be interesting. And hopefully the qualifier might get swooshed up because of that. Right, car parts knowledge is going to be 50 because we've changed half of the car about. We're going to be obviously running a new test plan, obviously, and P3 I reckon is going to be just doing wets. So what we'll do is for compounds, or switch it to a medium. Now I'm thinking it's going to be a bit like Jeddah regarding a lot of, well, the setup generally, but less extreme. Mainly because there's a few more straights and it's less windy, but it's still got quite a bit of low level turns. So I'm thinking around about 7.5 to, what was it before? Got more turns, but you've got less of them high straight, so we need it to be around about 14. 8.2 maybe. Yeah, make that a bit more worthwhile. Less tyre camber, but with pretty much the same of toe out. Yeah. Right, we'll do that. Right, let's do this practice session.
Sessions should be starting now.
Alright. some people still have some damage to their cars from the previous race. Let's do this.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
Let's head Ricciardo out.
Warm the tyres where you can.
Okay, copy.
So I want to try and get the setup done perfectly before we can just keep them out on more mediums and hards. Oh, someone's got a mechanical fault.
Problem.
Oh, someone's got gearbox issues then. Right, we've got 5 out of 5 setup feedback for both cars now. Now I'm wondering, gearbox is fairly low, but it's not horrific. Gearbox is bad on Ricciardo though.
Remember the pit lane speed limiter. Pit lane speed limiter.
Probably because of that shunt he had though.
The marks, check the light position.
Daniel, pit lane.
Remember your pit limiter. Stop on the marks.
Right. Straights we've got horrifically bad. Okay. Right, if I can get it in there, we can know whether we're going the correct way for... We'll put it on that. Because we can know if we're going the right way regarding the front wing. See if we can find any more bits for feedback. Right, Hulkenberg's improved.
Balance feedback when you can.
Yeah, it seems in the ballpark.
Yeah, copy.
Main thing is I don't think we're getting any engine temperature issues. Hopefully our rivals will. Right, 26%. Hopefully we can get them out on a whole set of tyres soon on the next session to really maximise learning this track. So we're just going to keep them out as long as possible. So by the time they stop, they're going to get roughly about 75%.
Daniel, pit lane.
Right, let's reconfigure. Let's see what we've
Remind
got.
the pit limiter.
Braking
Stop
stability.
outside the garage.
Alright, this is going to need some real minor tweaking. Go out on this and see what we can do regarding this setup. I think I've tried getting it as best as possible. It is a tough one. Very tough one. So I've also reconfigured Ricciardo's setup now. Whether that works or not, we'll find out. I'm sort of clutching at straws here because I don't know if we're going to have enough time to get them all out fully to see what the setup's like. But we might as well, because we need the knowledge of the track and the car parts still as well. They're going to need confidence in the cars. Okay, they're going to quite alright. Saying that though, they did it on softs, not hards. So, not done too bad that practice session. But we do need to go out in the rain and confirm it's all good. Right, I think it's going to automatically, yeah, it's automatically going to do it. So we're going to get out there and retest it.
So that should be pit lane open.
How's the balance?
It's much better.
Yeah, copy that.
Perfect. We're getting there. Hulkenberg's gone quicker than
What's your feeling?
Ricciardo now.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, copy that, mate.
It's getting very wet out there now. Yeah, meant to rain it quite a bit.
Okay, copy.
Also, we're going to have to like, need time to readjust to get the setup correct. Right, let's see what we've got. Stability for braking is a bit on the offside. Okay, right, we're going to have to fiddle around with these. If we do that, I think we should be okay. What's the track looking like? Does it? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, traction is going to have to be more well out that way. Right, let's try that one. What, I don't know what tyres I've put them on actually. My bad.
Lean on the tyres at the high speed, but don't overslip them.
If we could call them in, we'll get them on in the intermediates. I'm thinking we'll change out Ricciardo's gearbox. We're getting no more car nut parts knowledge, are they? But we need him to get 5 out of 5. Well then. Ricciardo, well, and admittedly he did a shitty performance last week, so...
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
These days, it's a much faster layout here at Albert Park, and teams need to focus on getting high and medium speed cornering right to set a good qualifying time.
And we've got Daniel Ricciardo there, Karun. How do you think he'll be feeling going into this one?
From what we've been seeing, their confidence is lacking at the moment, and that could end up really hurting their qualifying chances today.
And it's almost time for qualifying. You won't want to miss that.
Well, it's his fault for not getting the blooming... chance of incident is high. That's great, that is. That's what he wants, isn't it, all in there, so... let's start it.
Okay, that's green light.
Right, let's send Ricciardo out. I think, what's the rain looking like though? Rain's sort of roughly the same, so it's going to be best now before it gets a little bit too much. Everyone's coming out.
Quick radio check for me.
Yep, radio check.
Perfect, mate, perfect.
Might be waiting a while for this. Goodness me. Oh my god, they're still coming out. Right. We'll leave it a while until we can send out our other car because, yeah, fair to say we're not going to get that good a time. Right, send out Hulkenberg in a second. Send them out now. Right, let's see what Ricciardo's doing. Right, it is going to be a bunched up grid. I'm just hoping, however, it doesn't turn out to be too bad.
P3. It's a good lap.
It's not the best, not the worst. We're not doing too bad. Hulkenberg's doing quite good. Alright, got 6th. Hopefully Hulkenberg will improve. Obviously get around about 10 plus. Okay.
So your P6.
Last lap was good.
Not a bad set of timings. Right, he's happy about that. He's happy about it. Which is good. Now, done slow and slow. Okay. Well, I don't think anyone's going to have enough time to go out for another lap, nor is it probably advisable. So what it is now is 7. So Bottas, Stroll, Sargent, the Alpines, and the other. Yeah, both Saubers are out. Ricciardo, whatever. I can't pronounce his name. But main thing is Ricciardo's now got a car that he likes.
Should be starting now.
Okay, right. Let's look at the track details. Right, it's good now. So let's go. Get in front of Piastri and send out Ricciardo as well. I think there's a fairly good-ish gap between him and Piastri, I believe it is going to be. So hopefully we get a good lap. Verstappen's very close to him.
That's currently P1.
Verstappen is very quick.
4. Excellent lap. So cool as much as you can.
Yep, understood.
Oh. Was it worth going on dries? But probably not now, it's damp.
And your pill lane.
Box repeat.
Understood.
Let's see if we can send out another car. Another one. See if we can improve.
Okay, right now you're P7.
Right, no, we're not improved.
Look after the fuel on the in-lap.
Copy.
I've got a feeling Ricciardo's going to get knocked out. But saying that, nothing's changed and nothing will now, so we're fine. I think they're doing their in-laps. No, they're staying out. They've done a load of lap fuel. Yep. Okay, I'll never seen them do several laps, so at the moment we're sort of pairing with the Mercedes cars now. And then we're going to do Q3.